Nice to speak to you this evening. Today, I would like to talk to you about a show, an anime called Bleach. Bleach is a Japanese anime developed by Tairi Kubo. Bleach first aired in 2006. Bleach surrounds a substitute Soul Reaper called Ichigo Kurosaki. Ichigo can see ghosts. Ichigo first meets Rukia Kuchiki, a Soul Reaper from the Soul Society, who gives Ichigo his powers and makes him a substitute Soul Reaper. Ichigo was known to protect his town, Karakura Town, from trouble. Ichigo was first known to stand up to bullies. He's that type of person. Once Ichigo gains his powers, he sets out to protect the ones he loves. Ichigo protects not only his town, but the Soul Society. Ichigo is known to protect the Soul Society from harm. When he hears that Rukia Kuchiki is set to be executed in the Soul Society for giving him some powers, Ichigo sets out to go to the Soul Society to save Rukia Kuchiki. There, Ichigo meets Soul Society members, captains, and as well as Kenpachi Zaraki, the Squad 11 captain, also known as the strongest squad in the Soul Society. The same enemies that Ichigo fights in the Soul Society later become his allies. Ichigo was known as the Intruder, or Ryoka in Japanese, and fights against Aizen, a rebel Soul Society member. Not only Aizen, but members like Gin Ichimaru and Kaname Tosen are people who Ichigo fights against. These rebels join a force against the Soul Society. As Ichigo gets stronger and stronger, he sets to defeat these rebels against the Soul Society. Ichigo makes his way to Hoiko Mundo, the home of said rebels. Ichigo returns to Karakura Town only to defeat these rebels in his own town. Once these rebels are defeated, Ichigo throws Aizen in jail. Aizen is fused with a Hogyoku, a powerful substance that is known to generate life, but Aizen uses it for destruction. Later, the audience is introduced to the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. In this arc, the Soul Society battles against the Quincy King. The Quincy King has been asleep for 900 years and has just awakened. The Quincy King has awakened to fight against the Soul King, the one who threw him in his sleep to begin with. Quincy's are enemies of the Soul Reapers. Quincy's are known to exterminate the Hollows, whereas the Soul Reapers are known to save the Hollows and turn them back into the people that they once were. The Quincy King, Yuhawa, fights against the Soul King, as well as the Soul Reaper army. The Soul Society and the head captains are against the Quincy King. The Quincy King arrives in the Soul Society and kills the head captain's subordinate. The Quincy King then makes his way to the Soul Palace, the Soul King Palace, and meets Squad 0, otherwise known as the First Squad or the Royal Guard. The Royal Guard are said to protect the Soul King from harm. They are determined to protect the Soul Society from enemies. Here, with the Royal Guard, we can see the heart and the soul of the Soul Society and their determination to protect the world from evil. We are then introduced to Yuhawa's personal guard. They fight against the Royal Guard, the Soul King's own personal soldiers. Yuhawa is said to be really strong. He is so strong that he can revive his own soldiers and bring them back into battle. Yuhawa then advances to the Soul King's palace, where he meets Ichigo Kurosaki, the substitute Soul Reaper, the main character of this whole Bleach. Yuhawa tricks Ichigo into destroying the Soul King. With the Soul King gone, the Soul Society and Karakura Town are left to defend for themselves. Jushiro Ukitake, the Squad 13 captain, then assumes the Soul King's right hand and stands in as another guard. Jushiro Ukitake becomes Mimihagi, a god of sacrifices, whereas it can be that anyone can accept a sacrifice, or Jushiro himself can become a sacrifice in order to protect. The Soul Reapers then battle against Yuhawa's soldiers all across the Soul Society and Karakura Town for the glory of the Soul King, for the glory of the Soul Society. The Soul Society needs to fight for their all or be destroyed in 9 days. The Quincy King, known as Yuhawa, is also known as the Sealed King. This is his story. He regains his pulse after 900 years. He regains his mind after 90 years. He regains his strength after 9 years. Lastly, he takes over the world in 9 days. That is the Sealed King's story. Ichigo sets out to destroy the Soul King. No, not the Soul King, the Quincy King, and restore peace to the world. Bleach is a story about passion, strength, truth, and honor. People prefer stories like Naruto or Dragon Ball. I prefer Bleach's storyline and character development. Somewhere in this world, I truly believe that the story of Bleach truly exists. Thank you for taking this time to listen to my informative speech on Bleach. Please take the time to watch Bleach someday in your life. I'm sure you won't regret it. Thank you so much for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day.